Alright, off we go after a false start. I created a character to kind of test the video and audio of this and try to play again and it wouldn't let me start with an already created character. So, upon your world, 5 seasons have passed since your triumphant homecoming from Britannia. You have traded the Avatar's life of peril and adventure for the lonely serenity of a world at peace. But television Superman, not quite dead, cannot take the place of friends who died at your side. Television Superman. Pizza box, Domino's Pizza, the skies living a great life. Outside, a chill wind arises. And in moments, the storm is upon you. Tongues of lightning lash the sky, conducting an unceasing crescendo of thunder. In a cataclysm of sound and light, a bolt of searing blue fire strikes the earth. Lightning among the stones. Is this a sign from distant Britannia? Pretty sure it is. What the fuck we're doing? It's not. Why do I have these stones? You bolt from your house, stumbling, running blind into the storm. Into the forest, down the path, through the rain, to the stones. Chill stones, man. Near the stones, the smell of damp, blasted earth hangs in the air. In a frozen moment of lightning-struck daylight, you glimpse a tiny obsidian stone in the midst of the circle. Wondering, you pick it up. I remember with the original game, they actually had like a little black fake stone. Man, it's like you're the Avatar, man. And from the heart of the stones, a softly glowing door ascends in silence. It doesn't get past me, Richard Garriott, all your tricks. With the we are you, man. Exultant memories wash over you as you clutch the stone. When last you saw an orb such as this, it was cast down by Lord British to banish the tyrant, Lord Blackthorn. But your joy soon gives way to apprehension. The gate to Britannia has always been blue as the morning sky. Abruptly, the portal quivers and begins to sink into the ground. Its crimson light wanes. Desperation makes the decision an easy one. Just like, my last relationship. Getting into that. It's like replying to OkCupid, messages. Desperation always makes that an easy decision. Alright. Yeah, press. Alright, here we go. This time I get to really create a character that I'm going to stick with here. So, let's go with Sunny. Try not to be too funny. His name. Don't like this guy's a little emo. Also, I don't know. This guy's got a cool headband with the honk on it. This guy's he's got an eyebrow raised like he knows secrets. This guy's kind of doesn't have a neck, really. And his headband isn't as cool as the other guys. This guy's got a helmet, so he's the winner. So I'm just gonna go with him. Welcome, O Seeker. O Seeker. A lonely stroll along an unfamiliar forest path brings you upon a curious gypsy wagon. Its exotic colors dappled in the summer shade. Very poetic, Richard Garriott. A woman's voice rings out with friendship, beckoning you into across the wagon's threshold. Into across. And as it happens, into another life. Another life. Whoa, it's just got all the different flavors of Kool-Aid you would ever want. At last thou hast come to fulfill thy destiny, the gypsy says. She smiles as if in great relief. Not really. And she says this to everybody. Sit before me now, and I shall pour the light of virtue into the shadows of thy future shadows. On a wooden table, a bottle stand, a rainbow of bubbling fluids and liquids. Behold the virtues of the avatar, the woman says. Let us begin the casting. Get on the casting couch. Thou and drink this. Just get on the casting couch, drink this liquid, and all the crying and shame will go away. Thou hast been taught to preserve all life as sacred. A man lies fatally stung by a venomous circuit. He prays for a merciful death. Dost thou A. show compassion in his pain? B. heed thy spiritual beliefs and turn away? I don't have any spiritual beliefs, so I will just show compassion. Be compassionate, heathen. Thou art an elderly wealthy merchant, and thy end is near. Does thou A. sacrifice all thy wealth to feed hundreds of starving children, receiving public adulation? Humbly live out thy life, willing thy fortune to thy heirs. I haven't played this game in a very long time. By the way, if you're expecting expert play, you've come to the wrong place. I will be stumbling my way through this game that I haven't played in a real way in many, many years. But I do know that choosing the humble options will just lead you down a path of being a shepherd and having very low stats to start with. So we are going to sacrifice. I don't want to game the system like that, but never be humble, kids. This is a new generation where anybody can be a star on YouTube. So humility is not a virtue, really. It's the black sheep of all the virtues. And every play of word of play or whatever. Moving on. A merchant owes thy friend money, now long past due. Thou dost see the same friend drop a purse of gold. As I honestly return the purse intact, justly give thy friend a portion of the gold first. Fuck this guy. B. During most of my decisions are basically just gonna be fuck this in nature. During battle, thou art ordered to guard thy commander's empty tent. The battle goes poorly, and thou dost yearn to aid thy fellows. As I valiantly enter the battle, honor thy post as guard. It sounds boring. Go join my buddies. Enter the battle, man. Living life to guard an empty tent. I don't play that way. I didn't become the avatar with that kind of sitting on the sidelines mentality. During a pitched battle, thou dost see a fellow desert his post, endangering many. As he flees, he is set upon by several enemies. Does I justly let him fight alone? Risk the sacrifice of thy own life. Screw this guy. A. Thou dost manage to disarm thy mortal enemy in a duel. He is at thy mercy. Does thou A. show compassion by permitting him to yield? B. slay him as expected of a valiant duelist. Not a lot of context to this. I don't know what this guy do? Maybe I'm the asshole. It doesn't say. I know I could be the evil person. I don't know. I'm just gonna show compassion. I know, whatever. I'll just stab him in the back later. Show him compassion for now. He will become my puppet soon enough. After 20 years, thou hast found... my choices probably don't make any kind of consistent sense. Don't expect that either. After 20 years, thou hast found the slayer of thy best friends. The villain proves to be a man who provides the sole support for a young girl. Unless thou A, spare him in compassion for the child, B, slay him in the name of justice. Most of my friends are douchebags, so they probably had it coming. Spare him. He'll become my puppet soon enough. The path of the Avatar lies beneath thy feet, worthy Sonny. The gypsy intones. With a mysterious smile, she passes you the flask of shimmering liquids. Drink of these waters and go forth among our people, who shall receive thee in joy. I don't know. As you drink from the flask, vertical overwhelms you, a soothing mist obscures the gypsy's face, and you sink without fear into an untroubled sleep. Not an unmolested sleep, if this woman has anything to do with it, but... You wake in a different time upon another world's shore. Though the Avatar's quests bring you both triumph and tragedy, never do you stray from the path of the 8 virtues. Although you value some virtues more than others, obviously, and not humility at all. Fuck that. The sagas of Ultima 4, and as well as Ultima 5, chronicle your perilous travels, and your name and your deeds are written forever among Britannia's legends. Finally, tempered by your struggles against the enemies of virtue, you are proven ready to answer the epic challenge of Ultima 6. Here you go, buddy. Get ready for it. Alright. Dazed, you emerge from the portal to find yourself standing on a desolate plain. Nearby rests a massive rune-struck altar, shrouded in moonlit fog. It's a pretty clear night, actually. At first, the plain is still, then 100 voices raise a slow, death-like song. Nickelback or something, I don't know. Insert a better joke here. Drawing closer and closer with each passing moment, you're seized by an urge to run, because you are a coward, and you are in over your head. And check these dudes out. They are savage. They're gonna rip you apart, and you have no place to go. Before you can offer a protest to the creatures who surround you, scaly claws grasp your body. The gypsy woman is, I don't know. With unearthly strength, the monsters bind you to the altar stone. Alright. Kneeling, the hordes sway and chant as the stately winged nightmare steps forward. The leader unwraps a velvet-covered, brass-bound book and recites from it a formal, stilted tongue. Shouts and jeers explode from the masses as the priest slams shut the book. In his hands, a malignant dagger drifts with moonlight. Daggers don't kill people. Gargoyles with Bibles stand and stare at. You close your eyes, a dying scream, certainly your own, curdles the air. Here comes your... cat calls, the dagger, a scream, death. The game's over already. Pandemonium, shrieks of rage. Streets of rage and shrieks of rage, of terror. From the inevitable, an impossibility emerges. You're still alive. Whoa, man. Whoa. Silent red fills the darkness. There is a wooden clack of a crossbow, and a violet-fletched rose blooms in the priest's barren forehead. Very flowery type of, you know. Dudes! Friendly faces vault from the newborn Moongate. While rain of quarrels holds the furious mob at bay, the knight Dupre's, I believe that's how it's pronounced, sword flashes twice in the darkness, slicing away your bonds. It's all about your buddies' bonds of marriage and your friends, I don't know. Quickly, old friend, to the gate, accompanied by the swordsman Shamino, or Shamino, and I don't know, and a grinning, crossbow-wielding Yolo, the bard. Yolo. Dupre thrusts a spare sword into your hand. You know. Snatching the fallen prince's book, Yolo dives into the redness with Shamino at his heels. The howling throng surges forward, all of one terrible mind. The gate wanes rapidly as you and Dupre charge through, but not rapidly enough. From the mob's vanguard, 3 of the abominations scrabble toward the gate, driven by fury. The creatures hurl their bodies into the portal's last headspan of light. Alright, here we go, playing the game for real now. Okay, so, God, I can't remember. I think there's like combat mode or something. Nope. I really am stumbling. I think I can control these guys individually. But right now we're just gonna see how far I can get. Game will probably go faster if I just let the wicked AI just take over here. Alright. So Gargoyles critical. Alright. Shamino got grazed. Alright, we're almost done here. Oh, he's running away. Coward. In a corner. Oh, okay, look at these. I'll talk to Lord British. Let's see. Boomerang, shield, okay. Get a boomerang. Whoop. Alright. There's the other guy. Oh, the other guy's still alive. Okay, we're in combat. I guess it automatically goes into it. Alright. Look at this. This guy's got some stuff. If I remember right, I could equip that stuff, but we're probably going to get better stuff looting the castle here in a minute. If I remember this. Okay, so time to talk to... I'll look at him first. Good luck at him. Look at that dude. He's totally the king. I see him. Alright, now I'll talk to him. You see the noble ruler of Britannia. Sonny, 'tis good to see thee again. Much has happened since thou last departed our realm. Yeah, I know, your fucking throne room is full of gargoyles. I've been through some shit already just making it here. Act like nothing happened. But I must make sure 'tis truly... Alright, only the Avatar would know what it was contained in the companion I sent. I believe that this version has the real copy protection stripped out, so I can probably just answer anything here. What valued item canst thou find near the spotting grounds of Hydras? Well, they're spawning. Okay, not condoms. Okay, man. Man, I gotta really. Hello? Oh. Did I just screw this up? Oh, okay, I got it. Alright. Um. Spotting grounds of hydras. Oh, give me a moment here. And let me see if I can find. Oh, this is annoying. Sorry. I thought that we stripped this out. So we are gonna go. And I have the actual. I bought this game, so I literally have the actual paper manual somewhere, but it's gonna take a long time to find. So I'm just gonna. I wonder if I could just. I don't want to look much here. I believe this is the only part of the game that has copy protection, at least. Never mind what I'm doing here. It's secret. Let's see. Okay, come on. Okay, so nightshade mushroom. Sorry, people. That took far too long. Um, I'd probably just put nightshade. What art wisp often mistaken for your mama? Nope. All right. Firefly. Underrated program. Firefly. Never watched it. Heard good things about it. Where hath images of the silver serpent been seen? Let me think about that. War. Tomb walls. Sounds like a good time. Ah, 'tis thee indeed, sonny. Take this key. It will unlock the gatehouse by the southern entrance to the castle. Then you can use the lever inside the raise the portcullis. That's not how that's pronounced, I'm sure. You can call me an idiot anytime you want to. And the crank will lower the drawbridge and loader it. The same key will also let you into the sewers under the castle, because who doesn't want to go to the sewers and got some work for you. Now let me tell thee what hath transpired since thy last visit. Alright? Vast underworld from which thou hast rescued me hath collapsed. Yet still there are forces of evil broad in the land. Britannia is under attack by gargoyles such as those thou just fought. Cool. They have been coming up through the dungeons. Although, thus far, they've mainly been attacking the shrines of the 8 virtues. Okay, so I gotta remind myself to ask him about this because my memory is short. So, shrines, virtues, virtues, virtues. That's all I hear out of this son of a bitch. When the shrine of compassion didst fall, Sir Geoffrey sent a party to free it. Geoffrey. No, Englishy Geoffrey. Geoffrey. Do thou ask him of this mission? I don't know. Perhaps thou canst prove of some assistance. Whilst thou art here, I have a room in the castle set aside for thy personal use. 'Tis in the west wing of the castle, just south of my own chambers. I've had my servants place some equipment there in case thou shouldst have need of it. You know, why would I, really? Of course, thou mayest feel free to borrow anything in my castle if thou shouldst need it. Steal anything you want. I'm saving your goddamn country again, your nation of fools. You know, I'm gonna take your stuff whether you tell me to or not. Lastly, any time thou dost need healing, do thou but ask me. If thou dost wish me to repeat all this later... Okay, I forgot you can just have him repeat it if I... Okay. Go through the regular Ultima thing, asking him his name, even though he... But your job. Thanks to thee, I sit once more upon the throne of Britannia. Though 'tis a heavy burden in such troubled times. Oh, the burden of you, burden me. Sure it is, buddy. Sit on your fucking throne while I do all the damn work. You know, this guy's like basically invincible if you've ever tried to attack him, so, you know, he's just lazy. Gargoyles are indeed the greatest threat our realm has ever known. He didn't even lift a finger in the fucking battle. We are fortunate indeed that fate hath brought thee here in our hour of need. Okay, I'll ask you about the gargoyles. Perhaps thou canst drive these vile creatures back into the bowels of the earth from whence they came. Perhaps. All our efforts thus far have availed us not. Exactly what have you done, F-Ward? Yeah, of course. Yes. Can't. Troubled. The gargoyles are indeed the greatest threat this realm has ever known, except for all the other threats. The current threat is always the greatest threat. We are fortunate indeed that fate hath brought thee here in our hour of need. I ask him about the shrines. By now the gargoyles have captured them all. Thou must hurry if thou wouldst foil their evil schemes. Virtues. Stay strong in the commitment to the 8 virtues. Alright. It is our belief in them that sets us apart from the cruel invaders who would destroy all that we hold dear. Dude, what's up with Jeff? He's the captain of the guard. Alright. Enough said. That was highlighted. I think he just heals if I do that, yep. And, I think there's some other things, if I remember from a long time ago. I think I could ask him about the stone. Yeah. You show Lord British the stone. I have such a stone, as thou may recall. I did not know that there were more such orbs. Yep. Twill serve thee well. Twill. In thy travels, if thou dost learn to master its powers. To open a gate, use the stone and carefully position it a few feet from thee. Thou wilt discover that the placement is the key. In the proper positions, the stone can conjure gates to take thee to numerous destinations. I remember, it's just like a grid. Alright. Oh yeah, ask him to join. Okay, love you, babe. Bye. Alright, so that's probably enough for now. Let's see. How long is this so far, actually? Looks like we're at about a half hour here, so that's probably good. It's probably more than anybody ever wants to hear from me. So, we'll see if I do part 2. Goodbye, I love you, babe.